This is going to be a rant video. And this is my rant video on something I have not really touched on yet. It may make some of you hate me. It may make some of you love me. You may feel the same way as I do. I personally don't really care. To each their own. So one thing I feel very, very strongly, unpassionately about, or well, passionately about in kind of like, not really a negative aspect to it, but I hate religion. I hate it. I absolutely cannot stand religious people. I apologize if anyone is religious. Sorry, not sorry. Goldman aside, but not Goldman at all. Why? Because, okay, my stand on religion is kind of like atheist in the aspect that I don't think there's anything out there. There is not some big guy in the sky. Oh, you're going to do this today. You're going to eat cereal for breakfast today. No, that's not possible. If you think that, leave a comment why you do believe that there's this greater thing looming over us, like directing your life. I hate people, and I hate the mental aspect that people say when they're like, when they believe in predetermined things. Because I've met a lot of them in my life, and we have not gotten along. But they believe that everything is meant to happen for a reason, and you have this great big plan of life planned out ahead of you before you go and live. I don't. I believe that whatever we do is either our consequence or is direct in effect to what we actually do. If I were to go, right now I have this door right there, and it's a glass door. If I were to run through said glass door and off the balcony ledge, I would fall and hit the concrete and probably be very seriously injured or die. I'm not going to believe that that was predetermined for me to run through the glass door while I'm vlogging and die. That was a decision that I made to be stupid and go and do that. Like, nothing is set in stone with anyone's life, and there's nothing telling us that this is what is going to happen. There's nothing that says this is your this is how it's going to turn out. Everything we do, if you work hard, you will get rewarded in life. I've seen that many times. I've seen people come from nothing and work, give everything they have, and then become something great and successful. And that is not because some big guy wrote it on a script for them with their name. This is not logically possible. I believe Bibles should be in the fiction section in bookstores. I don't get it. I mean, the Bible is a piece of literature. I've never read it, but the Bible as a piece of literature, I guess, is one of the kind of you have to reads, I guess. I don't know. I've never read it. I never plan on reading it. But what religion has turned into is like, not, I don't know how to explain this. Like, if you know what I'm trying to say, then leave a comment, please, because I feel like I'm totally alone here and no one's going to know what I'm saying. Okay. Let's say religion is like Pokemon. I have Charmander. Okay. But religion is like Pokemon. It's a game. I think that I've met a lot of people in my life. There's very, very few people who are religious new to a church that I've been able to actually hold a conversation with about religion without getting massively upset. Because, let's just go with the Bible, because that's that. I know more, like, with people in Christianity aspects than other aspects. And if I'm wrong, please leave a comment telling me why I'm wrong. as I said before, I'm not big on religion, and so I may be completely ignorant to when it comes to it. But, sorry, just checking time. Most of the time, when I talk to people who are religious, they throw it at me that I'm wrong. And they're like, I'm going to pray for you. Don't ever say that to me, ever. Because to me, praying is sympathy, and like I'm giving you my sympathies, even though it may not, I don't think it is at all. That's the way that I perceive it. And I don't want anyone's sympathy. And all those things, like when countries and stuff get hit with like big disasters, like with Japan, they had like pray for Japan. Sitting there and praying about it is not going to do anything. There's a difference between praying and positive thinking. If you think positively enough, like, I don't know. But praying, sitting there and being like, oh, I hope that this happens, I hope these people get help, isn't going to do anything. If you go out and volunteer your time and take action on it, that's where the turnaround is going to come. And that's when things are actually going to start and actually going to, like, instead of saying you hope that these things get better, they will get better. If you're sitting in your bedroom saying, oh, I pray that I become president one day, that nothing's going to happen unless you go out, you tell people about it, you go and push for being in government. I don't know, like, sitting there and praying about it is not going to, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to work. All these things about, like, oh, the miracles happen. There's no miracles. There is just action, and what you do is what you get in return. Yes, a lot of the time bad things happen to good people, and that's the way it tends to go. But if you go out and do everything you can, and if you believe in yourself and what you're doing, then you can do it. But that's different. That's a positive mental mindset. That's different than a religious praying and this is going to happen because I'm talking to God or what have you. Also, when you preachers start hearing voices, it's called schizophrenia. You might want to get it checked out because you can get help for that. I think everyone hears voices. I know I do in my head all the time. The little voice in the back of my head. Actually, it's a big voice in the front of my head. But we all have that subconscious voice. And that subconscious thing that we have. But that's not religious. That's not Jesus talking to you. That's just human nature to have that voice in the back of your head. This reminds me, I gotta watch the new Preacher's Daughters. It came on last night. Where was I going with this? Oh, whenever I meet religious people, they try and shove it on me. They're like, this is the way. You need to be saved. Saved from what? Saved from life? Saved into this big magical little universe that you people have created where everything happens for a reason? I don't get it. I don't get it. And I will never get it. No matter how many times somebody tries to push it on me, I will never understand. And we will end up arguing and fighting about it. Because I believe in science. I believe in evolution. I do not believe that people were magically placed here to reproduce and destroy the earth. Because humans have destroyed the earth and are going to continue to destroy the earth because it's not ours. It's not humans' earth. We may be currently the top form of intelligence on earth. Dolphins are probably ahead of us. You know what? Monkeys are probably ahead of us too. They just physically are incapable. I guess I'll end this here because this has been a long rant, so I'm sorry. I'll leave comments about your religious stands, I guess. It's probably going to be a lot of arguing in the comment section, but hey, one video of mine doesn't have a lot of arguing in the comment sections. So I'm going to go now. You all have a great week. Anything exciting happening with you guys? Nothing exciting is happening with me, really. So there's like bees in my room and stuff, and I'm allergic to bees, and I'm afraid one's gonna sting me, I'm gonna die. Whatevs. Okay, I love you all very much. Thank you for watching.